Good morning, myself Professor Saxena, a stress guru from India. In today's class, we will explore different domains of cognitive psychology in depth. Cognitive psychology is the scientific study of mental processes such as attention, perception, memory, language, problem solving, and decision making. It is concerned with how people acquire, process, and use information. Cognitive psychology is a branch of psychology that focuses on studying the mental processes involved in acquiring, processing, storing, and using information. This field of study is concerned with how people think, perceive, remember, learn, and solve problems. In this article, we will discuss the different domains of cognitive psychology and provide a brief description of each. Perception, the study of how people perceive and interpret sensory information from the environment. Perception refers to the process of organizing and interpreting sensory information from the environment. It involves the recognition and interpretation of visual, auditory, and other sensory information. Perception is the process of interpreting and organizing sensory information to make sense of the world around us. It involves the integration of sensory information from multiple modalities, such as vision, hearing, touch, taste, and smell. Attention, the study of how people focus their attention on specific stimuli and how this affects perception and other cognitive processes. Attention is the process of selectively focusing on one stimulus while ignoring others. It is a fundamental cognitive process that is essential for perception, memory, and decision making. Attention is the ability to selectively focus on certain aspects of the environment while ignoring others. It is a cognitive process that allows individuals to allocate their limited mental resources to relevant stimuli. Attention plays a critical role in perception, memory, and decision making. Memory, the study of how people store and retrieve information over time. Memory is the process by which information is encoded, stored, and retrieved. It is an essential cognitive function that allows us to remember past events, learn new information, and make decisions based on past experiences. It is a fundamental cognitive process that underlies learning, reasoning, and problem solving. Memory can be classified into different types, including sensory memory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. Language, the study of how people acquire, use, and understand language. Language is a complex cognitive function that allows us to communicate with others. It involves the ability to understand and produce spoken and written words, as well as the rules that govern the structure and use of language. Language is a system of communication that enables individuals to convey their thoughts, feelings, and intentions to others. It is a complex cognitive process that involves multiple levels of processing, including phonology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. Language also plays a crucial role in social interactions and cultural transmission. Thinking and problem solving, the study of how people use cognitive processes to solve problems and make decisions. Thinking is the process of using mental representations to generate new ideas, solve problems, and make decisions. It involves various cognitive processes, such as perception, memory, attention, and reasoning. Thinking can be classified into different types, including convergent thinking, divergent thinking, and critical thinking. Reasoning is the process of drawing conclusions based on premises or evidence. It involves various cognitive processes, such as deduction, induction, and abduction. Reasoning can be classified into different types, including deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, and analogical reasoning. Problem solving is the process of finding solutions to unfamiliar or complex problems. It involves identifying the problem, generating possible solutions, evaluating the solutions, and selecting the best one. It involves multiple cognitive processes, such as planning, decision making, and evaluation. Problem solving can be approached in various ways, such as trial and error, algorithmic, heuristic, and insight. Decision making is the process of making a choice between two or more options. Decision making is the study of how people make decisions, particularly in uncertain or ambiguous situations. It involves weighing the pros and cons of each option, evaluating the consequences of each choice, and selecting the best one. It involves various cognitive processes, such as perception, memory, attention, and reasoning. Decision making can be influenced by various factors, such as emotions, biases, and heuristics. Emotion is a complex psychological state that involves subjective feelings, physiological responses, and behavioral expressions. It is an essential component of human experience and influences many cognitive processes, including attention, perception, and memory. Emotion plays a crucial role in motivation, social communication, and cognitive processing. Emotion can be classified into different types, such as happiness, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust. Motivation is the driving force that initiates and directs behavior towards a goal. It involves various cognitive and physiological processes, such as reward processing, goal setting, and self-regulation. Motivation can be influenced by various factors, such as incentives, beliefs, and values. Intelligence is the ability to learn, reason, solve problems, and adapt to new situations. It is a complex cognitive function that is influenced by genetics, environment, and experience. Consciousness. Consciousness is the subjective experience of awareness of oneself in the environment. Consciousness is the state of being aware of one's thoughts, sensations, feelings, and surroundings. It is the subjective experience of being alive and having experiences. It involves various cognitive processes, such as attention, perception, and memory. Consciousness is an important domain of cognitive psychology because it plays a critical role in shaping our perception, attention, memory, decision-making, and problem-solving. There are different levels of consciousness, ranging from wakefulness to deep sleep. Some theories propose that consciousness is a product of the brain's information processing, while others suggest that it is a fundamental aspect of the universe. Awareness is the state or ability to perceive, feel, or know about something or someone. It refers to the conscious recognition or understanding of one's surroundings, thoughts, emotions, and actions. It involves being alert and attentive to what is happening both internally, within oneself, and externally, in the environment. Awareness can also refer to a level of consciousness or mindfulness, where one is fully present in the moment, without being distracted by thoughts or emotions. Developing awareness can help individuals better understand themselves, their relationships, and their environment, which can lead to personal growth and improved well-being. Creativity. Creativity is the ability to generate novel and useful ideas or solutions. It involves various cognitive processes, such as divergent thinking, associative thinking, and analogical thinking. Creativity can be fostered by various factors, such as domain expertise, motivation, and social support. Cognitive development. Cognitive development is the process by which children learn to think, reason, and understand the world around them. It involves the acquisition of cognitive skills and abilities, including attention, memory, language, and problem solving. Cognitive development is the study of how cognitive abilities develop over time, particularly during childhood. Cognitive aging. Cognitive aging refers to the changes in cognitive function that occur as people age. It involves a decline in cognitive abilities, including memory, attention, and problem solving. Cognitive neuroscience. Cognitive neuroscience is the study of the neural basis of cognitive processes. Cognitive neuroscience is the study of how the brain supports cognitive processes, including the neural mechanisms underlying perception, attention, memory, language, and problem solving. It involves the use of brain imaging techniques to understand the relationship between brain function and cognitive function. Language development. Language development is the process by which children acquire language skills. It involves the acquisition of grammar, vocabulary, and the ability to use language in social contexts. Neuropsychology. Neuropsychology is the study of the relationship between the brain and behavior. It involves the assessment and treatment of cognitive deficits caused by brain damage or disease. Social cognition. Social cognition is the study of how people think about themselves and others in social situations. It involves the perception of social cues, the interpretation of social information, and the formation of social judgments and attitudes. Artificial intelligence and cognitive modeling, the study of how to replicate human cognitive processes in machines, and how to use computational models to understand human cognition. These domains overlap and interact with each other in complex ways, and researchers in cognitive psychology often draw from multiple domains to understand how the mind works. Now that's enough for today's class. Thank you so much.